Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you are new to the page, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoy the content that we have coming out. And today we are going to be diving into the Green Lantern, Season 2, Issue number 8. Now, this issue came out last week, and I usually get my comics out relatively quick. But this comic, I've had to reread multiple times. I've had to read it from beginning to end, from end to beginning, to really understand what is happening in this issue. Now, don't get me wrong, Grant Morrison, I love Grant Morrison. I love what he's doing with the Green Lantern line. It's really been a throwback to our OG Green Lantern comics back in the day. Now, with that being said, the story is so freaking confusing because we're going to the antimatter universe, and so everything's flipped in reverse. And so it makes it really difficult to understand what's going on in the comic. But I'm going to do my best here to give you guys the best review I can moving forward. So without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So this issue picks us up with Weaponeer 666, and he's being tortured because something happened to the Lightning Forge, and they're assuming that he did it. And being the antimatter universe, they tell him to begin at the end. Now, for the sake of this review, I am going to be beginning at the end. That way it gives us a chronological timeline of everything that built up to the beginning of this comic, to why he's being tortured. And another thing I want to point out is Liam Sharp, the artist on this, did such a phenomenal job of bringing the antimatter universe to light. And I really do have to just give him a shout out and say, brav freaking o, because this is phenomenal work. Okay, so for the sake of storytelling, we're gonna go to the back, and we're gonna pick up 40 hours earlier. Now, 40 hours earlier, the Qua Masters and Bordermen were pretty much told that they were hunting Sinestro on the boundary, but the real plan was killing plus matter lanterns. And we really see dialogue here of Weaponeer 666 talking about pain. Pain in this universe makes them strong. Not love, not hope, not anything in that nature. Pain is their strength. Ultimate pain is the ultimate strength. Now, it jumps us from 40 hours to 1 hour beforehand, before he's getting tortured. And we pick up with a really out of nowhere scene. So we have Sinestro and Weaponeer 666, which they seem to be like in a bathhouse or a bath in general. And Weaponeer 666 told them that he was torturing Sinestro for information, all so that they could spend time together. So really, we're seeing almost a romantic aspect of these two. Two arch enemies that were once hating each other now have found love. And that's super weird from Weaponeer 666 because his whole life is surrounded around death and destruction and the Weaponeer creed. Pain is what gives them strength. But he's also starting to learn that, losing Sinestro would hurt him more than he could ever bear. And it really seems like he's hiding Sinestro out, and that they're secret lovers here. Now, picking up 45 minutes earlier, the Bordermen give news that the Border Patrol reports an incursion from the Plusverse. It's Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns coming to fight the antimatter universe for killing one of the Green Lanterns. And this is where we pick up 15 minutes earlier. And our Green Lanterns are making their way above the Weaponeer capital. And this is when all the Weaponeers start unloading and a war breaks out between these guys. And what we're really seeing is the Green Lanterns just giving it to them. And Hal Jordan makes his break for the Lightning Forge. And that's where it picks us up 8 minutes earlier. And Weaponeer is on his tail. And Weaponeer's going after him. And what we're met with here is Hal Jordan and Weaponeer 666 standing in front of the Lightning Forge. And Hal Jordan really just saying, I could easily destroy it all right now. The only way we can win here is to lose. And he tells Weaponeer 666, I know you know that. We could end you anytime, and we choose not to. And he pretty much tells Weaponeer 666, don't ever attack us again. And Weaponeer 666 is like, what are you doing? Why mercy? And Hal Jordan's response is, killing you would be the mercy. Like, you staying alive is more painful than you'll ever have to endure. And this is where Weaponeer 666 seemingly destroys the Lightning Forge. And that is where this issue will end. So let me know what you guys think. You know, like I said, this comic was all over the place in terms of its timeline. So it was really hard trying to piece it all together and make sense of it. Now, at the end here, it seems that Sinestro might have ran into the explosion. He might be dead now. Like, it doesn't really specify. So it's really hard to determine on what they were trying to do here. But really what I feel Grant Morrison was trying to do was trying to humanize Weaponeer 666. Showing that he can love and that he has feelings and emotions and things of these natures, that they just suppress them because of the universe they live in. Now, how this will play out moving forward, we can only assume. But the Green Lanterns as a whole didn't really have a huge part in this issue. It was really just them going up there and threatening them and then leaving. Really what this issue is about is Weaponeer 666 going against the antimatter universe, going against his fellow Weaponeers. And so really what we're probably going to see here is Weaponeer 666. He's going to start taking on his comrades. You know, he's going to be the one to go to war with the antimatter world. So that's really going to be something interesting to see. And I really hope Grant Morrison and them really continue on with Weaponeer 666, because he's always been a fan favorite and a favorite of mine as well. So yeah, if you guys have not yet, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments and thoughts down in the section below. And until the next video.